Hello and welcome back to the Tavern. My name's Jade, and in this video, my friends and I decided to play our first actual game of Index Card RPG. Now, I'm going to preface this a bit. They decided that they wanted to play a horror genre game. Now, horror is not something I'm really used to, especially not behind the screen as the game master. And this is because I don't really consume a lot of horror genre media. Be it movie or book. It's not really my thing, per se. It doesn't really excite me. So I'm going to get some things wrong. And I fully admit that I'm going to probably do and or get some things wrong in this horror type. But it's kind of because it's outside of my wheelhouse of knowledge and how to work up a slow build. But I do ask for a bit of patience, and if you enjoy it, please consider hitting the like button. And this will be broken up into multiple parts. I'm going to try to keep the parts around half hour to 45 minutes, even though that the total play was about almost 5 hours. But if you believe that I need to make parts longer, then I will consider doing so. But I don't want to cut the parts in the middle of someone's sentence, so I'm going to be heavily editing these videos down and posting them later. Look for each individual part about a week from one another. These will also all be in a playlist for you to be able to stream them continuously. Once again, thank you for indulging our play session. And without further ado, I present Beneath the Door, an Index Card RPG one-shot. Okay, so this is a one-shot adventure. When you purchase the Master Edition of Index Card RPG, they actually send along a PDF of one-shot adventures. The adventure we're doing tonight is Beneath the Door. This is a Arkham Horror-inspired adventure. Sanity is a thing that you can lose, so are hit points. Unfortunately, if you run out of one or the other, you're pretty well screwed.
Bad things happen.
So, my players here are working on their characters or have already completed their characters because I've been screwing around with my audio deck for the last 30 minutes. Trying to get this to do recording as well. Does everyone have their character available or done?
I don't know how to fill out the other stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Stats.
with Index Card RPG, you will have a certain number of stats. Let's see here. Step number 1. Who are you and what are you? Before we get into the mechanical aspects, the game of... it's, me reading ahead. That's the thing. Before we get into the mechanical aspects of building a character, comes the most important step, your concept. The best way to formulate a concept is to find a visual anchor for your character. Some people draw their own portraits. Other people find artwork that inspires them. Let yourself get into it. Devise a cool name. Keep your mind on that visual anchor. Step 2. Now, I do believe, because we are playing in the 1800s Connecticut, was it? The year is set to be 1894 in New Hampshire. So we're all humans. We then choose our type, which you have all, I believe, done. We can write a little one-line story. This is kind of your motive, your character's reason for being. And then we get into the core stats. Almost every time you're rolling a d20, you are doing something in play. You'll be adding one of 6 stats to this result. These are the classic 6 stats that describe your specialties, your prowess, help define your role in a group. The idea is to stack whatever stat fits your heroic concept best, using stat points. Now, you will have 6 stat points to assign in any of the array of stats. The stats being strength, dex, con, int, whiz, charisma, as per usual. 6 points you may spread as you wish. once everyone has done that, we are now going to calculate your defense, or your AC as some might call it. Once you have your con stat and all defense gained from loot you have, such as armor, your total defense value is the combination therein. Your armor plus your con.
So 0.
For some. All right, the next thing you're going to put stat points into is your effort dice. In the core system of Index Card RPG, you probably learned about the rolling of effort dice. These are basic weapon magic. Now, in some games, there might be gun effort. Those might be for the more high science fiction or even Western style games. But in this game, we are rolling just the 3 base effort dice, which is D4, D6, D8 in that order. You may spend 4 points boosting these 3 die types.
4 points?
4 points. I'm sorry, I forgot a die. The ultimate die. This is the die you roll when you critically hit something. Or if you spend a hero coin. Hero coins are able to be earned throughout the adventure for doing cool things, like helping one another, or investigating, and then talking to people. Let's see here. Now, Index Card RPG is also predicated on the idea that everyone starts with 10 measly little hit points.
Wait. We can go backwards.
Okay, let's go back.
So, in these character descriptions, it doesn't really say anything about magic.
Sure.
Are any of these magic? Magic?
I'm going to need a packet because I don't actually have one of them in front of me. Here we go. Okay, so
There's an extra packet.
Yeah, there's an extra
aha!
packet here.
Such as the Rosetta Codex, a strange book. Do magic effort when translating. So whenever you're trying to translate text or runes, this would allow you to roll your magic die
More
instead.
magic items, not necessarily magic casting.
If someone has the ability to cast magic, I do not believe it is any of these classes, then you would roll magic die if you are able to cast magic. Now, for the sake of YouTube, since I will be putting this up later, I am not visual recording because, well, I don't have a good camera angle and my camera cord is exceptionally tiny, unfortunately.
Womp womp.
Yeah, womp womp womp.
There's a that's what she said joke somewhere.
Yeah. Make the jokes.
Oh,
So,
Lord.
yeah,
Okay,
well.
I am ready to move on to HPs.
HPs. Okay, so everyone starts with the same 10 measly hit points unless you take a milestone reward or a class bonus, if it's allowable, to get you an extra heart. 1 heart is considered 10 hit points. Now, because this is an Arkham Horror style game, we're also using Sanity. Sanity also has 1 heart. As your sanity degrades, well, so do some of your actions. The hero coin, as I stated earlier, is a hard to miss spot on your character sheet. Become acquainted with it. When you have one, I will be passing physical metal coins around the table to the people who have earned a hero coin. Now, a hero coin doesn't mean that only you get to use it. You may also spend it on someone else. So that someone else being, oh no, I rolled a 3 on my die, and this guy's going to kill me next turn. Well, you can spend your hero coin for that person to roll ultimate effort to add to something. The other uses of hero coins, I do believe I sent the core rules to everyone. Other uses for hero coins include, let's see here, re-rolling any one die, rolling the ultimate die of D12, or, giving your hero coin to another player. Let's see here. We're not worried about the mastery side of things right now because I don't think anyone here at the table is going to roll 20 natural 20s in this evening. For extended play or campaign play, that's where that would be used at.
Because
All right.
tonight we are doing a one-shot.
Yes, tonight we're doing a one-shot. Now, step 5, record abilities. I'm sure that the special classes had abilities listed with them. No.
Just one item.
Yeah, they gave us an item and then a little blurb.
Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing were like description words, like learned, world calmly, tough, violent, unstable.
Okay. Let's see here. You're all humans, so get a +1 int and +1 charisma. I'm using the Alfheim characters, I believe. I'm going to look at warp shells to make sure that nothing there fits better. Let's see here.
+1 int. +1
Charisma.
Yeah, we'll do that. Now, the other thing I'm going to go over real quick while you're choosing powers is the rooms, every room that you'll be in, will have a set target number. This is the number you have to roll above to be able to succeed at anything. They could be anywhere from 20 all the way down to 10. Now, I've printed these little tents for your aid as well as mine. They'll have the main target number, but they also have a hard, easy number at the bottoms of them. What these are 3 higher and 3 lower. So if I say a target is easy, you take the lesser number. If I say a target is hard, you're taking the higher number. The other thing Index Card RPG really stresses upon is timers. There will be certain events that will have set timers or rolled timers. These timers, when they elapse, something happens. It could be good, it could be bad, or it could be absolutely horrendous. I probably should have done some additional reading before I just ran out of time for the week.
No, it's okay. I imagine because it doesn't give it to us, it's probably not required for this scenario.
You probably are right. Record abilities. Okay, so that'll be for like milestone rewards. I don't know if I'm going to be giving any out for this adventure. We'll see. If you do something exceptionally awesome or kill one of the main villains in an exceptionally exciting way, I might reward a milestone for that. Or hero point.
On the back here it says you'll have little use for normal loot, as this type of game is more about humanity than equipment.
There we go.
1 revolver will be a defining item. The rest is flavor, story, clues, realism, and revelation.
Okay. So, are we ready to tell everyone?
You're continuing your trend of low item games.
Hey, not all of my games are low items. Some of them are just exceptionally low items. Okay, so, has everyone got stuff recorded for their characters?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Who would like to start in telling us who they are?
Hi, my name is Nina. Hi, Nina.
Hi, Nina.
Hi.
All right, tell us a little bit about Nina.
Nina is from England.
Oh, you're from over the pond.
Yes, I have just moved to the Americas, to the New World,
Okay.
in search of a new home.
Okay. And who are you?
I am Professor Wesley.
Professor Wesley. Okay. And where are you from?
Well, from hither and yonder.
Okay.
Grew up in the States. I'm heading towards Allerdale University here in a few days.
Aha. And you, sir?
Corporal Ego. That's EGUEX. Ego. QG Ego. From Suffolk, Virginia.
Very well. So, you all start out waking up in an infirmary.
How?
The events are a little blurry to you as you wipe the sleep out of your eyes. The last thing you remember was your coach was being driven by Ego
Damn it, Ego, what did you do this
on a
time?
dark and stormy night through New Hampshire. The stagecoach, you remember, getting really bumpy on the inside. And then suddenly, everything got really loud. And then you don't remember anything further after that, except waking up here.
Must have been the damn horses. They never like me.
No, they do not.
Just animals.
The person tending the infirmary is like, "Oh, good, you're awake. We didn't know if you were going to wake up. Some of your injuries were quite severe. I am the house doctor. So far as I can tell, most of you are on the mend. You've been here in my infirmary for the last several days. Your coach, unfortunately, is an absolute wreck. I do not know where your horses have gone."
Hopefully straight to hell.
Are you going to find them?
The groundskeeper is out looking for them.
Oh, are you the groundskeeper's manager?
No, miss, I am the house doctor.
No.
Do you remember where you were going?
No idea.
Well, I was trying to get to the university.
We can make arrangements to have you travel there in the coming weeks. Unfortunately, the roads are near impassable with the storms that we get.
Above board, was it storming as we were?
That's the last thing you remember was the storms were kind of raging outside your coach window. Hugo was trying to get you through the storm from, I'm going to say, Vermont down towards New York. I think that's correct. My geography might be a little wrong today.
Yeah, it happens.
So, but yes, it was storming late in the evening as you were making your way southward. Oh, I'm sorry. You would have been traveling from Maine because I'm an idiot. I don't know how geography works. I don't pay attention to New England or states. I'm sorry.
Rip.
Yeah, well, it's unfortunate. I should probably pay more attention to my local geography than world geography. Anyway, so you were traveling kind of a southwestward direction towards New York.
What was the state of the coach?
Oh, it's an absolute disaster. It's unsalvageable. At least that's what I have been led to believe. I just received you into my infirmary a few nights ago.
Okay, are we free to go?
Sure. I mean, you're welcome to walk off the manor grounds if you wish. They're quite large.
What manor is this exactly?
Oh, you're in Ardenmoor Manor.
Never heard of it.
Well, that's unfortunate. My proprietors like their privacy and keep the manor as far from the city as possible. They own quite a few acres of land out here.
Which probably makes sense as well.
Overton. Bless you.
Oh, doggo.
Which would make sense why we haven't really heard of you. If you're far from the city.
Yeah.
Well, mostly off the beaten path. I still don't understand why you took the roads you took. Normally, they'd be a shortcut during the summer seasons. During the fall seasons, however, they're quite treacherous with, well, the dirt conditions being mostly mud.
I came up to the base in the capital during the summer, so that I came this way because I thought it'd be the same.
Yes. Unfortunately, our falls are quite wet.
As we can tell. Is it storming outside currently?
No, it's a nice sunny day out today.
Oh, it's daytime.
Yes.
Okay.
It is daytime when you have awoken.
Okay.
Well, it looks like we're going to have to acquire a new coach.
Yeah.
Well, maybe Reginald will be able to drive you back into town, but I'm afraid the proprietor of the manor is needing his coach to be able to get back and forth. His... Again, I should have read more. What are the dogs doing?
Bitey face.
Oh, Bitey face, okay.
Special guest stars Pufferton and Hazel McWolferson.
Yes.
Siberian Huskies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a Siberian Husky. Yeah.
I'm a what?
You're a Husky. Don't put that tail down. It's a good thing.
Well, I'm sure the stage driver, Reginald, will be happy to drive you into town as soon as he gets his wagon wheel fixed.
Might be able to help out with that.
You can find him out in the coach yard. Alright, so, you guys are released from bed rest and free to move about the manor as you wish. You are, I'm assuming, going to go check out the coach barn or the coach house. Okay. Okay, so I will, I guess, start with you. You walk out into the grounds. As you pass through the manor and out the front door, you notice that there are several paintings and framed newspapers and such on the house. On the walls here. You let's see here. So you see a colonial news sheet framed on the wall stating Arden family saves town.
I've heard of the Arden family.
You know what? Give me a intelligence roll.
So that's a D20 then plus int, right?
Yep, D20 plus int.
4.
And you may have heard of the Arden family from maybe the Civil War days. But beyond that, nothing special.
No. Seems like the family at this manor is some type of hero.
Is anyone traveling with him out to the coach drivers?
I'd probably be accompanying.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go.
Give me D20 roll and a D20 roll.
I'm gonna use the chunky
We're not
boy.
eating the tabletop.
Holy shenanigans. That would be a 22.
22. Just a straight D20 roll. It's the straight D20.
Oh, 19.
19.
That's a 14.
14. Okay. So as you're passing through the halls and heading out towards the front door, you notice something strange. It looks like there's a cracked plaster block imprinted with what looks to be a face. Passing through the manor hall, you discover something, a small collection of bottles or jars. They have a dark liquid inside, as if something floats within.
I'm gonna stop to examine.
Okay, you're gonna stop to examine. Go ahead and give me a wisdom roll.
I'm in danger.
14.
14. You're looking at the jar, and you see some cryptic glyphs etched into the bottom of the glass. But the liquid is very cloudy, and you can't really see through it. But you know that there's something within the liquid that presses up against the glass every once in a while when it's held at different angles.
Okay. Do our characters know each other?
I mean, if we were traveling together, probably at least briefly.
Okay. I'm going to point out the runes to you. Hey, is this something that you're able to read?
Maybe.
What is this?
I have no idea. I've been kind of focusing on the face and the block here.
This is creepy.
This is very creepy. All right, let me take a look at that. And Professor Wesley will look at the bottle.
Okay. Go and give me a wisdom roll.
That'll be an 18.
18. It seems to be some kind of Cyrillic text. You're not familiar with it. At least you've never seen these runes before.
I don't have any of my,
What you can make sense of, it seems like it's gibberish. Let's see here. Give me a second. You did roll an 18. Get the text pulled up.
And I'm guessing I don't have any of, my luggage and stuff, like papers and stuff like that.
No.
It all got lost in the coach.
Yeah.
Oh, that is unfortunate.
Unfortunately.
Damn it, I had important papers in there, too.
Let's see here. The text, you get some gibberish out of it. One of the words is unwilling. Another word is unborn. Just as you are inspecting the glass, you hear a feminine voice. I'm glad you're okay. I must insist that you rest, however. Your coach is in absolute shambles. I can only imagine how your heads must feel.
They hurt a little, but nothing at least I feel I can't handle. What about you two?
Nothing a good smoke and some coffee won't take care of.
Yeah, maybe a good meal.
Oh, coffee sounds delightful.
It does.
She's kind of, as you're speaking, she kind of pauses and stares off for a moment. I will have the cook get meals prepared. And then she just kind of stares off again for a moment.
Are you okay?
Oh, yes, I'm fine. It was quite a laborious task, dragging you all up here. I'm sure the gardener was absolutely knackered out for the rest of the day.
Yeah. Well, we are on our way to,
The stables?
Yeah, the stables. Apparently one of the coaches is missing a wheel or has a damaged wheel.
Oh, you would have to speak to Reginald about that.
Yes.
Well, do remember to pack a coat. It's raining outside. And she goes back up the stairs.
Wasn't it a sunny day?
When you were in the infirmary, yes, you were looking outside and it looked like a bright sunny day.
But not raining?
I don't know, you gonna go open the front door?
Yep.
Is there no windows to see out of?
There are, but they're curtained.
Oh, okay.
Kind of open up one of the curtains and look outside.
It looks like it's night and raining.
Anyone else saying this?
What?
You see, so go ahead and give me a wisdom roll.
I'm in danger. Oh, that is a nat 20.
Okay.
Oh, look at you.
The dragon no go.
Through the darkness, what did you get?
10 flat.
10 flat? Okay.
11.
Okay, so you all made it. You all peer out the window, and sure enough, it looks like a moonless midnight, stormy night outside. And you could have swore that it was just daytime a moment ago in the infirmary.
We didn't wander for too long, did we?
Not that I know of.
I'm gonna run to the door and open it.
You open the door? Okay, you open the door, and you assume the door open. Sure enough, it is absolutely torrential downpouring outside.
And it's night?
And it's night.
Doesn't add up.
Okay, creepy faces in the plaster wall, which, by the way, I do want to look at again.
Okay, you look at. Go ahead and it's you already looked at it once, so you go and inspect it a little more closely. It looks like a male face was impacted the wall here. Give me a wisdom roll. Might be something here.
So it's indented. It's not.
Yeah, it's indented into the plaster.
19.
19.
Okay, this die likes me.
You look at the plaster. It's indented pretty far, but you notice that there is an indentation of like a circular object, where an eye would be. And as you're looking around the manor, you're seeing all these paintings, whatnot, and you happen upon one of a regal-looking man wearing a monocle on the right side of his face.
Where the imprint is?
Where the imprint is.
Okay. Is there like a nameplate of the individual, or is it just a painting?
There is a name under it. It says, "My beloved Lord Arden."
This concludes part 1 of Beneath the Door. If you liked it, please consider hitting that like button. If you really loved it, please consider subscribing, as part 2 should be releasing about a week after part 1. Now, if you believe these videos are too short, let me know in the comments section below, and I will try to make them a little bit longer. Be it a low-level adventure or grand epic, if good times are to be had, this tavern will be open. Have a great day.